All right. So goals and goal mapping. Here we go. This is my favorite. Just because I like to have a process. I like to be systematic. I like to know that I'm getting things done. All right. So goals and goal mapping. Very, very, very critical first step in mental training. I love the quote in the Coaching for Inner Edge text that Robin Veely basically says, inappropriate goals are the root of most problems that disrupt performance of athletes and teams. And by inappropriate, she's talking about focusing on what you can't control, focusing on that ideal outcome that's long-term, far out there, and letting that overwhelm you. That's where a lot of athletes can get stuck. So goals are basically a specific standard or accomplishment that one strives to attain. What they do is, done the right way, they direct your attention so they can keep you focused and engaged, increase motivation and effort. So when you're striving towards something that means something to you and it's challenging, my philosophy as a coach and that it works together with the team goals, you're motivated and your effort is just higher. And then it increases persistence and confidence over time. So the more that you're focused on different performance settings and the process, your confidence gets higher because you continue to sort of just raise your level of play, and out of routine and habit, you start to feel a little bit more in control, and inevitably you're going to start performing that task at a higher level. So, for example, I'll just give you something really simple. The very first time I tore my knee in high school, it was all of the ligaments. I was out for a really long time, and I decided that the outcome for me was to get back so that I could play college soccer. And then backing that up a little, it was like, well, what can I do right now? What can I do now that's challenging? And I wanted to be able to do 10 pull-ups. And so I just sort of started doing push-ups. I started doing the bent arm hang. I made out this little log, but it kept me focused. It kept me striving toward playing college soccer, although maybe pull-ups and push-ups and the bent arm hang and all of that stuff maybe wasn't significant, or it didn't seem significant toward that outcome. My focus over time, I started getting stronger. I started feeling better about what my body could do. I wasn't focused on what it couldn't. And I always had something to do every day. So, kind of. But I always had something to do and focus on every day. So anyway, that's just like a really simple example. Okay, goal mapping. So the maps that we're going to do are awesome. And they are basically just a systematic approach to acting and thinking in purposeful ways to achieve specific accomplishments and personal fulfillment. So you're taking sort of these really specific accomplishments, but they have to mean something to you. They are tied into something that is fulfilling to you. And so beyond the basic, it's kind of beyond the basic goal setting because it involves planning, evaluating and resetting many types of goals. And it's meaningful, purposeful, and you have a personal stake in it. And again, it helps you focus on progress, not perfection. That was also addressed in sort of the Mind Gym chapters that we read as well. The more that you're focused on making progress rather than being perfect and hitting some sort of uncontrollable, idealistic outcome, the better off you are and the better you're going to perform over time. The map itself is sort of the how to get to where you're going. So you've got this destination, you've got this outcome, but the map really helps you kind of break down the how. How exactly do I do this? In a very productive, realistic, it's got to be realistic, meaningful, and enjoyable ways. Scroll down.